Hey, this is Chris again, Chat by Chance Cross Country, and I'm here in Pensacola, Florida. Just made my way down from Montgomery, and a couple days ago, camping out here in Milton, Florida, and I met this real nice gentleman out here, Jim. So, David, I'm sorry, I'm so bad with names. But I literally just met him, and that's the theme of my broadcast here for Chat by Chance. This people I arbitrarily meet out of the blue, and they got an amazing pier out here in Pensacola, Florida, where people fish. And Jim's local from here, born and raised, and he fishes out here frequently on the pier. As you can see, the setup, these people, that fish out here, they wheel their setups out here, all sorts of rods and reels and all hookups, and they catch fish on the various piers here along Pensacola Beach. And this is actually the Pensacola Beach Pier. They have a Navarre Beach Pier and some other piers local, and it's just a great activity. And it's, you know, it's getting late in the evening here, and folks fill fish out here, you know, till wee hours of the night. And so David, you're from here?
Yeah, local.
Okay, great. And tell us a little bit about your fishing. How long you been doing that?
I grew up fishing, so I've been fishing basically my whole life. Primarily shark fish when I can.
So do you how do you shark fish? Just ask. And not off this pier, correctly. Do you shark fish off the pier here?
If they get on my line, I can't help it.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes I'll go off the beach or in a boat, but primarily off the pier.
Oh, so what kind of fish do you generally catch out here?
Spanish, king, mackerel, tarpon, bonita, barracuda.
All off this pier, off this pier here.
Yep, all off this pier.
Wow. And
sailfish. Sometimes I'll get blackfin and yellowfin, mahi.
So this is like your place to go, this particular pier?
If you don't have a boat yet.
Oh, wow. And so I noticed that people bring all their gear. How long do you stay out here when you fish?
It really just depends. Because I'm about to like leave because the bite kind of shut off. But I think they closed the pier down at around 9 or 10 o'clock, something like that.
Oh, okay.
So it really just depends. If the biting is hot until the dark, you know, you just stay until they kick you off.
Wow, wow. And you're from here. You've been fishing all your life. You went to school local here in Pensacola. Why do you stay?
It's a good community. My family is local also, so I got, you know, relatively strong bonds to the community, the area.
It's a beautiful place. I myself, I graduated from here in college, University of West Florida, 1989. So I have not been back here in 30 years. I've been out west, and this is my first visit back to Florida in 30 years. And this place looks far more amazing even than when I left. And maybe because I've just been away so long. The beaches are beautiful out here. So what else do you what's your other activities that you do out here in Pensacola?
Hit the night scene. You know, there's new craft breweries coming up to where they brew their own beer on site, and you just go taste them, hang out, socialize, shoot pool, just various things.
So let me ask you, what do you, I mean, you've been around Florida probably, obviously, and what do you like about Pensacola in particular compared to other parts or other beach communities?
It's kind of a hard question because I haven't been in very many different beach communities like Pensacola and Navarre, yes, but as far as anywhere else, I mean, yeah, I've been to Destin, and Destin seems to be a little bit more busy, more tourist attraction, kind of like a tourist trap kind of a thing, so it's not as bad here as it is there.
And one thing I've noticed is like Pensacola, there's a lot of national park state land. So on this peninsula, which is Pensacola, about how long is this peninsula? Pensacola Beach is a peninsula or an island.
Well, I think Fort Pickens is roughly 13 miles. So I guess you would have...
And Navarre's about 30 maybe, or 20.
I guess from Fort Pickens, the end of Fort Pickens, to maybe where Navarre would start, you might have 30-40 miles maybe.
Yeah.
It's kind of never really mapped it.
And a lot of this territory, folks, is the beaches are just preserved. They're national park land. So you get a taste of really old Florida when you go down these beaches. You'll go from miles and miles. There's nothing but dunes, sea oats, no building or construction allowed. So that's the amazing part of to me, it's not that concrete jungle you got going on,
Right.
throughout everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And so it's one of the most beautiful things. And the water here is just incredible. During the daytime, it's just an incredible emerald, like emerald green, blue, and it's very clear. And you mentioned shark fishing. I kind of hesitant. I came out here the other day on this pier, and now looking down, I must have counted at least 6 sharks in the water, and so you could see them. They were maybe 3-4 feet in length. But still, and I'm thinking, oh, I just swim out there today. But there are sharks out here. There's all sorts of fish, and it's just a beautiful place. And as you can see, it's just a really spectacular sunset. And check out all this fishing gear. So, how many poles do you bring out here?
Today I brought 3. So I bought bait rod, big spinning for the bigger fish, either king or shark or whatever, and then one primarily that I would use strictly for shark.
Oh, wow. And this is the one for sharks, the heavy duty one?
Yeah.
How do you get the shark out of the water? Because we're elevated about 10 feet.
I use circle hooks, and I just pop the line. I pinch the barb down on the hook, so it's easier for the hook to come out of the fish, because it'll hook in the mouth instead of gut hooking them.
Okay. So do you retrieve the sharks?
No, because you technically can't shark fish on the pier. So
I see. But what about other fish? Have you ever caught any what's the biggest fish you ever caught out here?
I guess the biggest would be about a 200-pound bull shark. After that, then it would be about 150
I
pounds.
imagine you didn't pull that one up. You let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
What's the biggest one that you ever pulled up and retrieved?
I guess maybe 20-30 pound king mackerel. But I have caught numerous of tarpon in the 150-pound range, which those would be the same thing, to where you would pop the line.
Oh, yeah, for the tarpon?
Yeah.
So what's the best eating fish that you catch out here?
That I catch or someone else catches?
Or you catch, or anybody catches? In general, what's the best eating fish people catch, you think, out here?
It's a good one. Certain times of the year, it could be the mahi-mahi.
Oh, those are nice.
Or it could be blackfin or yellowfin. But those are seasonal. It's like you get a very limited amount of those caught per year. It's like the stars have to line up.
And what is it you enjoy most about fishing?
Just getting away from the office life. Just coming out and just relaxing.
A nice breeze, and it is spectacular. You come out here, it's just like all your stress goes. For me, you just kind of feel a great deal of stress release. It's just unbelievable. It's air, and the waters out here. Do you swim?
Every now and then. I don't swim that much, because if I come to the beach, then I'm normally fishing, or at night on the weekend going to some of the establishments, restaurants, bars.
Yeah, it certainly is. And let's take a look at all this. So everybody out here that I noticed, this seems to be a common thing. They got a rig set up with wheels, or their own type of constructions. When they bring a cooler out here, I imagine that's to store your fish that you catch. And they have pole holders. Some of these people will have, like, as you can see, they'll have like maybe these rigs out here. They'll have like 6 to 10 poles, literally, on some. Like here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 poles, and he's got one in his hand. So that's 8 right there, an 8 count. So you've got a pole. So your poles are really specialized for every type of fishing that you're doing then.
Right. Yeah.
Seems to be like a lot of folks. There seems to be the thing, a big pastime in Pensacola, and it seems like to be a common thing. I've passed so many of these rigs. Here I went out to the Navarre Beach. Everybody's got a similar type of rig. Well, David, certainly great meeting you, sir. And just a tidbit, again, folks, it's Chat by Chance. cross country. I've clocked in over 8,000 miles at this point. Started out Salt Lake City, worked my way through Canada, zigzagging down the East Coast. I'm here in Pensacola. I'm spending a couple extra days here to wait out to Hurricane Dorian, just to make sure it clears. All the rain's what I'm concerned about on my motorcycle. And then tomorrow or the following day, I'm going to start making my way down towards Key West, Florida, then likely up the east coast of Florida. Then I'll work my way back out west. So, and just every opportunity or the opportunities I have, meet great folks here like David, just so we have a quick chat and just getting to know people. Just like if you're traveling on the road, you're walking around, you just meet somebody out of the blue. And that's the great thing to me about traveling is not the road, it's the folks on the road that you meet, so to speak. And this is Chris. Please subscribe and like this episode. Thank you, David. Appreciate you, sir.